My perception of reality TV is women or men who are on there and they act out their real lives and nothing is fake or sugarcoated.
My perception of reality TV is that it shows like people in their natural way. Sometimes not their natural way because sometimes it's scripted, but like for the most part in their natural life.
My perception of reality television is that it is scripted and a large majority of it is false, but a little part of it is real.
I think reality TV is not really reality. I think it's scripted because it just sounds really, it can be like real in some points, but I think most of it is just scripted to make a good show because it's just, you can't be that interesting 24 hours a day.
I feel like reality TV is not them like 24 hours a day. I feel like most of it is scripted. Some of it can be them, but I feel like their lives are scripted so that they get higher ratings or they'll seem interesting.
My perception of reality TV is real people, real situations. However, some of those situations are stretched to be more entertaining for TV viewers.
Younger kids now are starting to watch reality more because they're not being supervised like when we were kids. So if they're not being taught, okay, what they're doing is not appropriate or what they're doing is not real, they're not going to know how to separate the two because they're going to think, oh, this is how I act at school or in public.
When I see reality TV, I believe it adds to stereotypes because it makes women of color look bad and act as people expect them to act from seeing them on reality TV.
Some stereotypes I see women of color being portrayed on TV is that they're loud and ghetto and just trashy women.
I believe a lot of women of color are tagged with descriptions such as ratchet, ghetto, hood rat, just based off of what others' perception of us are, even though it may not be true.
It can get labeled as, I guess you can say ghetto, ratchet, loud, they just speak their mind.
They get labeled as wild, violent, ratchet. Like, all black women are not like that. You know, there are classy women out there. There are people who, you know, hold themselves high. You know, just because you stay on TV is not black women as a whole. If it's black women sitting there and not saying anything to each other about it, then it's going to continue. It's going to keep going. It's going to get worse. So I feel like if we learn how to sit there and correct, hey, it's not how you act in public. You don't handle situations like these in front of other people. Learn how to handle this behind doors. Then it won't be acceptable, you know, in society or among us.
I believe when women of color see conflict handled on TV, they decide to do it the same way because they think that it's okay because it's on TV. And also the same pertains to when they see certain items on TV, they believe that because somebody on TV is wearing that, they should have it too.
I do think that college women act like they see when women act on TV because they feel like since it's on TV, then it's acceptable in society and that they get the green light to do whatever they see other people doing on TV.
I just feel like they see it so often, it's just like, especially if you're glued to the TV a lot, watching these reality TVs, so it's just kind of like, it becomes like a habit, so you can't really separate yourself from it anymore. It becomes a part of your life.
I don't believe they handle it solely based off how they see it on television, but it kind of influences how they handle it. I believe that they go at it with a clear mind, but then if they, as reality television says, get chunked off, you know, they try to come back with words that they see on television or heard on television.
I think people do get ideas from how to handle situations based on reality TV because if you go out and see most of the stuff going on now, it's that you see on the news, it's resembles what just happened on TV or something. And people want to be just like that, so it's kind of like, you watch it, it kind of gets to your head.
I feel like they do in certain circumstances because, like, they feel like if they can do it and get away with it, then it's okay. So since, people find it funny when they do it, they feel like, oh well, you know, they would have a problem when I do it.
As I already plainly stated, I made it real comfortable to where the females in Lake Hall can come to me and talk to me about situations. And I have been there when I heard me say a catchphrase or two just to get their friends to laugh or giggle with them. When I even thought about it, I was like, it wasn't that serious. You didn't even have to go that far to just, impress somebody else.
I do think women of color get their social cues in the ways that they handle conflict from reality TV. As far as myself, I know a lot of times watching reality TV, if it's a catchy phrase on there that I hear, I will use it in my life. As far as like altercations and stuff like that, a lot of times some girls do go to the extreme when they do get in altercations, hoping that one day, somebody else will hear about that altercation, they could possibly land them a job in reality TV.
Well, for me, if I see somebody famous on television with a pair of sneakers or something that I think is cute, I have gone to the extreme. I even stood outside for a pair of Jordans that I did not get. I had to sit back and think about it. Why do I need these pair of shoes, these $200 pair of shoes that I'm a college student, I'm struggling, but I gotta have these shoes because I want to keep up with the Joneses. And I sat down and I thought about it and I was like, that's not for me. Just because I see it on television doesn't mean that's not for me.
I feel like a lot of people on my campus, they feel like they have to try to portray that image that they have money, so they will always walk around with Michael Kors this or this and that, and they will always try to go get, this expensive bundle of hair, this new pair of red bottom heels or whatsoever, and they really don't have that money to do it, but they just want to keep up with the Joneses. So if that's what's hot on TV, then I want to be hot in real life. So if I gotta go and be broke just to look like that, then that's what I'm gonna do, and they have to realize that it's not okay.
That's how they say. Some go going broke trying to look rich.
Yeah.